Hello everybody and welcome to round number 7 of the Afco Shocks late models. We are here at Dodge Raceway Stadium. It's sort of a major event here. It marks the halfway point for both the late models and the Performance Technology Whelen Modified Tour. So some teams have built cars to be able to run in both that don't usually run in both. So lots of cars today, lots of racing. Each heat is going to be 15 laps, so we're about to roll off and get into it. Got about 30 seconds before they start rolling off. Starting on the pole will be 69 of Dalton Scott. That is a new entry. The outside will be the 97 of Doug Neischwanger. Next row back will be the 37 of Austin Scott and the 09 of Zachary Fox. Next row back behind them will be Larry Ching and Jack Pastrana. Next row back is Nick Voiles and Caleb Bryant. Behind them will be 78 of Kenny Plater and the 148 of Ted Christopher. Next row back will be the 711 of Chris Bancroft. His outside will be the 10 of Ryan Graham. Next row back will be the 7 of Travis Boone and the 54 of Jeff Foltz. Second to last row will be the 55 of Paige Osborne and the 4 of Josh Gravel. Starting shotgun on the field will be the 811 of Tommy Solomio and the 95 of Andrew Kraus. And we are racing in this first heat. Once again, there are a few drivers from the Whelen Modified Tour attempting to make the main event here for the late models. First one in this field right here is gonna be Ted Christopher. The next one would be Tommy Solomio and our modified points leader, Jeff Foltz. And that'll be it for this first heat. Once again, 15 laps. Dalton Scott up to a great lead early on here. Top 5 currently Dalton Scott, Neischwanger, Scott, Ching, and Bryant. Top 5 gonna move on from the heats. And then we will have 2 B mains. And the top 2 will go from that. And making up the 20th position for the finale will be the number 1, the highest points driver that did not make the field. Just about to make it to the halfway point. Last lap goes to Ryan Graham with a 14.321. Halfway point. Once again, Dalton Scott leading. Second is Doug Neischwanger. Third, Austin Scott. No relation. Larry Ching in 4th. And Caleb Bryant in 5th. Zachary Fox on the tail of Bryant. Trying to get that 5th final transfer spot. Great. To get the 69 is part of a new team starting today. That being the GTN Racing. Oh, sorry, that is the Jacob Shangle Racing Camp. Their season, running the season midway here, off to a great start. Looks like they're about to win their first heat, which will put him on the pole for the main event. Under the white flag, Colton Scott leading by just half a second. Top 5 still the same. Here comes out of turn 4 for the final time. Dalton Scott gonna get the win. Second place goes to Doug Neischwanger. Third, Austin Scott. Fourth is Larry Ching. And fifth will go to Caleb Bryant. Sixth, Zachary Fox. Seventh, Ryan Graham. Eighth will be Nick Boyles. Ninth, Gage Osborne. 10th, Tommy Solomio. 11th, Ed Christopher. 12th, Josh Gravel. 13th, Jeff Voltz. 14th is Kenny Plater. 15th, Chris Bancroft. 16th, Andrew Kraus. 17th, Travis Boone. And 18th will go to Pastrana. And that'll wrap it up here for heat number 1. We will see you in heat number 2 in just a moment. We are in heat number 2. Starting on the pole will be from the new team, Jacob Shangle. Starting outside him will be the 85 of Alex Raymer. Row 2 is the 79 of Mason Robinson and the 015 of Mark Hennessy. Next row back will be a modified driver in Ken Beard. His inside will be the 81 of Mike Bliss Jr. Next row back, another modified guy. That'll be the 111 of Jonathan Wireball. His outside will be the 3 of Chris Earnhardt. Next row back will be the 13 of Brian Fox and the 14 of AJ Allgaier. Next row back will be the 24 of Buddy Hagan and the 35 of Carson Ramstrom. Second to last row belongs to James Barkas, and the 216 of Bubba Scott. Sorry about that, camera being weird. Right, rolling off. 216 going to be another modified guy. Starting shotgun on the field will be Glenn Wilson, and the 8 of Matt Bowers. Once again, going to be another 15 laps here in this heat. Top 5 once again go on. There we go. Jacob Shangle going to be the control car here. There we go. Not a very good start for him, but he will jump out to the lead here early on. Still side by side though, not getting very far. Alex Raymer gonna jump up to the point from the outside. The outside line definitely the line to go with. Jacob Shangle losing quite a few spots here already. Back to third. Looks like he's set to lose another one to Ken Beard, possibly. Nope, not going to lose it this time. Going to hold on to third. Alex Raymer first currently. Mason Robinson second. Shangle third. Beard fourth. Fifth was Chris Earnhardt at the moment. Got a great start for Mark Hennessy. Started third. Currently back to 7th, roughly. Yeah, fell his way all the way back to 7th. Looks like he's going to lose another spot to Kingston. Mason Robinson under fire from Jacob Shangle. Shangle trying to make his way back up and follow up his teammates' heat win. Already at the halfway point here. Top 5 currently Raymer, Robinson, Shangle, Beard, Earnhardt. Outside looking in currently AJ Allgaier. 7th will be Ramstrom. 8th Kingston. 9th is Hennessy. 10th Bubba Scott. 11th is Wilson. 12th Bliss Jr. 13th Bowers. 14th Payne. Don't know how I missed them. That is another modified guy coming over here. Behind him is James Marcus. Next is Buddy Hagan, Brian Fox, and Jonathan Wireball. Jonathan Wireball, modified guy, definitely struggling. Just under a handful of laps here to go. Fastest lap goes to Shangle with a 14.158. Shangle still doing everything he can to try to get around Robinson. Doesn't look like he quite has the speed to do it. AJ Allgaier and Carson Ramstrom trying to do their best to the back of Chris Earnhardt. White flag this time by for our leaders. Here it comes, down to the white flag. Alex Raymer gonna lead it to the white. Still holds on to it, coming out of 2. It's a race to lose at this point. Coming out of 4 for the final time. Give the win to Alex Raymer. 2nd, Mason Robinson. 3rd, Jacob Shangle. 4th, Ken Beard. 5th is Chris Earnhardt. 6th, Allgaier. 7th, Ramstrom. 8th, Kingston. 9th goes to Hennessy. 10th, Scott. 11th, Wilson. 12th, Mike Bliss Jr. 13th, Matt Bowers. 14th, Kane. 15th, James Marcus. 16th, Brian Fox. 17th, Buddy Hagan. And rounding out the field will be Jonathan Wireball. Fastest lap at the end of this race goes to Carson Ramstrom with a 14.137. That'll do it for these 15 laps. Got one more to go before we set. I think 2 more to go, sorry. Didn't look at my sheet there. No, one more, sorry. But we'll see you in a moment. We are in heat number 3, the final heat before we get to our 2 B mains. Starting on the pole will be Ryan Jennings. Outside will be Desiree Voiles. Next row back will be Devin Perez and Devin Dye. Next row back will be Chris Thompson and the 19 of Gloria Lund. Behind them will be the 86 of Tyler Hall and the 87 of Alex Diamond. Next row back will be the 88 of Brandon Baker and the 0 of Ryan Silk. That's another modified. 41 of Jake Skelzy. Probably butchered that, sorry. The outside will be Daniel Voiles. Next row back will be Frank Stefanik. His outside will be the 36 of Matt Handley. Next row back will be the 9 of Saber Fox. And whoever the 131 is, don't know why it's not. There we go. Kevin Hirschman. That's another modified name. Next row back will be Guy Basin. This will be their first start. Their outside will be Say Kane. And starting shotgun on the field will be Scout Sweet. Once again, another 15 laps here. That'll set the first 15 cars in the main event. Flag is out, just still side by side. Ryan Jennings out to the early lead. 3 wide for the final transfer spot. Looked like Gloria Lund and Devin Dye touched just a little there. 3 wide. Not for long. Chris Thompson gonna move up. Looking to get that final transfer spot. He'll do so. Devin Dye will fall to 6th. Desiree Voyle leads. This will not be her first heat win of the season. Devin Perez pushing a little wide there. Great job to hold off Gloria Lund for that 3rd position. Gloria going to lose the 4th position to Chris Thompson possibly. Ryan Silk doing a great job in his first appearance here in the late models. Looking to take that final transfer spot away from Gloria Lund, and they will. They'll do just that. 10 laps to go already, coming to 9 to go. Desiree Voyle leads just barely over Ryan Jennings. Fastest lap was to Jennings with a 14.338 at the moment. That was set just last lap. Desiree Voyle still leading. Just past the halfway point now. Top 5 currently Desiree Voiles, Ryan Jennings, Evan Perez, Chris Thompson, and Ryan Silt. Top 5. Gloria Lund 6th, Daniel Voyle 7th, 8th goes to Evan Dye, 9th is Tyler Hall, 10th, Matt Handley, 11th, Alex Diamond, 12th, Jake Skelzy, 13th, Saber Fox, 14th, Mackay Basin, 15th, Kasey Kane, 16th, Scout Sweet, 17th, Evan Hirschman, 18th, Brandon Baker, and 19th is Frank Stefanik. Desiree still leads after that. Coming to the white flag here. Desiree Voyle leads. Coming out of 2. For a race to lose at this point. And she'll put it away. Desiree wins. Ryan Jennings 2nd. 3rd is Devin Perez. 4th, Chris Thompson. 5th, Ryan Silk. 6th, Gloria Lund. 7th, Daniel Voiles. 8th, Evan Dye. 9th, Tyler Hall. 10th, Matt Handley. 11th, Alex Diamond. 12th, Jake. 13th, Mackay Basin. 14th is Kasey Kane. 15th, Scout Sweet. 16th, Saber Fox. 17th, Kevin Hirschman. 18th goes to Brandon Baker. And 19th goes to Frank Stefanik. And that will wrap up our heats here today so far. Time for the B mains. Once those get set, we will see you in a second. B main number 1, starting on the pole, will be the 2 of Stephen Kingston. To his outside will be the 13 of Brian Fox. Next row back will be Matt Handley, and the 129 of Kasey Kane. Next row back will be Josh Gravel, and the 119 of Jack Pastrana. Next row back will be the 9 of Saber Fox, and the 43 of Devin Dye. Next row back will be the 116 of Duke Kane, and the 09 of Zachary Fox. Starting behind them will be the 111 of Jonathan Wireball and the 811 of Tommy Solomio. Next row back will be the 114 of AJ Allgaier and the 78 of Kenny Plater. Next row back will be the 216 of Bubba Scott and the 88 of Brandon Baker. Next row back will be the 71 of Nick Boyles and the 95, no, the 19 of Gloria Lund. Next row back will be the 81 of Mike Bliss Jr. and the 95 of Andrew Krause. Starting shotgun on the field will be Jake Selzy. 30 laps going to be the distance for this B main. Top 2 go on. The rest will go home except for the whichever driver is a main late model points contender that does not make the field. So we have 2 B mains, top 2 from each, and then 1 really lucky points driver. Kingston gonna be our neutral car for the start here. There we go. Green flag is out. I waited a long time before taking the green there. Kingston out to a good lead here. About a car length. Looks like 216 of Bubba Scott into the wall there. Brian Fox and Matt Handley side by side for that final transfer spot. Give the spot to Brian Fox for the moment. Everybody already spreading out, nose to tail. .216 a little bit all over the place, almost got it into the side of the 88 of Baker. Selzy making his way up through the field there. Not very far forward, but making some progress. This is still his first start here. Kingston's starting to turn into a bit of a B-main goat, if you will. Majority of the A-mains that he's made, he has come in through the B. And by winning it. Kingston sitting 13th in points at the moment. We go on board with the battle right here. We'll go on board with the 111 of Jonathan Wireball. Sorry, folks, stepped away there for a moment. Hope you enjoyed that long ride. Kingston still leads. Brian Fox second. Third is Handley. Fourth, Say Kane. Fifth, Jack Pastrana. Sixth, Josh Gravel. Seventh, Devin Dye. Eighth, Kenny Plater. Ninth, Duke Kane. Battle for 10th between Saber Fox and Jonathan Wireball. Behind them is Zachary Fox. Behind them is AJ Allgaier. 14th, Nick Boyles. 15th, Tommy Solomio. 16th, Andrew Krause. 17th, Jr. 18th, Jack Selzy. 19th, Gloria Lund. 20th, Brandon Baker. 21st, Bubba Scott. Kingston leads, coming around for the final time. And he's going to get the win. Second is once again Brian Fox. I'm not going to run through the field again, just because I just ran through it real fast there. Good run for Nick Selzy. Made it up to 17th from 21st. Apologies for that. Had some difficulties getting the cameras back for some reason. All in all, it was a solid race. Not a lot of movement, but that seems to be the way things were going. Once again, Kingston and Brian Fox going to move on to the A main, and we'll move on to our second B main. We are in B main number 2. Starting on the pole will be the 82 of Glenn Wilson. To his outside will be the 87 of Alex Diamond. Next row back will be 148 of Christopher and the 14 of Baston. Next row back will be Sweet and Daniel Voiles. Next row back will be the 10 of Graham and the 113 of Hirschman. Next row back will be the 35 of Ramstrom and the 54 of Bolts. Next row back will be the 8 of Bowers and the 7 of Boone. Next row back will be the 24 of Hagen and the 86 of Hall. Next row back will be Chris Bancroft and the 714 of Stefanik. Second to last row will be the 50 of Barkus and the 55 of Osborne. Starting shotgun on field will be second place in points, Mark Hennessy. About to roll off here for this second 30 lap B main. We are rolling here. Glenn Wilson gonna lead us to the green. Mark Hennessy gonna be the beneficiary of whatever happens here, because our points leader has already made it to the main event, so be a big deal if not gonna be a big deal if something happens. Wilson out to the early lead. Start for him. Diamond gonna hold on to second right now. Ed Christopher looking to try to get up there, make it into the field, representing the modified gang. Wilson leads still. Alex Diamond behind him. Let's go on board with Ramstrom for a few laps here. switch the camera there. 11 laps in, coming to 12. Running through the field here real quick. Glenn Wilson still leading. Alex Diamond second. Third going to be Baston. Fourth, Christopher. Fifth is Sweet. Sixth is Holtz. Seventh, currently Hirschman. Eighth, Graham. Ninth is Boyles, pardon me. 10th is Ramstrom. 11th, Hall. 12th is Boone. 13th, Hagen. 14th, Marcus. 15th is Hennessy, making his way through the field pretty well. Next is Powers. It's Bancroft, Stefanik, and Osborne. That rounds out your field there. Just made it to the halfway point here in this B main. Glenn Wilson doing a solid job of leading this start to finish so far. Jack Bolt's doing a pretty solid job driving his first event in a late model. Talked to him a little bit prior to the heats about, leading the modified points and having to juggle double duty this week, and he said he felt pretty confident in the mod, but he's never really driven a late model before, and it's a whole different beast. He said during practice the car just felt weird. It was like learning a whole new thing, but a whole new beast. But other than that, he felt fairly confident. He did have not a great run in the heat, but doing pretty solid here in the B main. Up to 6th. Not gonna put him in the A main by any means, but certainly a good run for the modified points leader. Glenn Wilson still leads. Fastest lap goes to Foltz with a 14.357. Second fastest lap goes to Hennessy with a 14.389. You'll have to go to third to find our leader with a 14.402. 7 to go here. Another modified guy making a great run today is Ted Christopher, up to 4th. He was fighting for that second position for a little bit there, but seems to have fallen off just a little. A lot of the modified guys in late models jumping in late models that I talked to said they weren't too big fans of driving these late models, but they were slowly getting used to it. There is talks of this sort of crossover happening when we get to Walt Disney World at the end of the season. Hopefully we do see it, and hopefully maybe more of the modified guys will have had time to sharpen up their late model skills by then. Ready to come to the white flag just out of turn 2 there. White flag for Wilson and Diamond. Pretty much their A main ticket for them to lose. Coming out of 4 for the final time. Give to Glenn Wilson. Second, it's Alex Diamond. Third is Baston. Fourth is Christopher. Fifth, Sweet. Sixth is Foltz. Seventh, Hirschman. Eighth, Graham. Ninth, Boyles. 10th, Ramstrom. 11th, Hall. 12th is Boone. 13th, Hagen. 14th, Marcus. 15th is Hennessy, 16th Bowers, 17th Bancroft, 18th Stefanik, and 19th goes to Gage Osborne. Jeff Volt's going to finish this out with the fastest lap, 14.357. Nice job to him. And that'll do it. Wilson and Diamond going to make up the last two, and Hennessy going to get the provisional. And we will see you in the A main. For the 120 lap main event, starting on the pole will be first heat winner Dalton Scott. His outside will be the 85 of Alex Raymer. Next row back will be Desiree Voiles. Her outside will be the 97 of Doug Neuschwanger. Next row back will be the 79 of Robinson and the 6 of Jennings. Next row back will be the 37 of Austin Scott and the 64 of Jacob Schenkel. Next row back will be Devin Perez and Larry Ching. Next row back will be Ken Beard and Chris Thompson. Next row back will be the 38 of Caleb Bryant and the 3 of Earnhardt. Next row back will be the 0 of Ryan Silk and the 2 of Stephen Kingston. That'll be our first B main winner. Second one, starting in the second to last row, will be Glenn Wilson. His outside will be 13 of Brian Fox. Starting shotgun on the field, it will be Alex Diamond, and our provisional winner, due to being highest in points and not making it through the A or B, that'll be Mark Hennessy. Once again, 120 laps here, the distance. Everybody getting fired up here. Take a look at that field as they make their way down the backstretch. Coming to the start zone. Big jump by Dalton Scott. Ray Boyle's just behind him. Everybody's shaking out single file a little bit, 2 by 2 for the most part. Robinson and Jennings side by side for the 5th position. Jacob Schenkel gonna try to follow that up, make his way up to the 6th position. Start so far. Provisional winner Hennessy already up 5 places so far. Dalton Scott starting to plot a little bit of a lead here. Doing a solid job so far. Desiree Boyle still just behind him, not very far behind. Jacob Schenkel with the fastest lap, 14.30. Nope, spoke too soon. The fastest lap, Ching, 14.238. And only 7 laps into this 120 lap main event here. Everybody's sorting things out. Hennessy looking like he's almost up to 13th here. Trying to get to 13th, just got to get around Chris Earnhardt. He'll do that. Put him up 13th, up 7 spots from his starting shotgun on the field. Scott still leads. Not a lot going on. Everybody kind of getting single file, sorting things out. Points leader sitting last on the field here. Separation between Hennessy and Bryant is 3 points. Desiree Boyle is going to be 14 points back. Bauer's also going to be 14 points back. I don't believe he made the field. No, he did not. At least, let me double check. No. Matt Bowers did not make the field. Everybody doing fine so far. No problems for anybody so far. Everybody running single file. Brian Fox is at a good point between himself in the front, so why don't we jump on board there? Oh! Trouble for the 13 of Brian Fox. Blown engine. Not really sure what happened there, but it almost spelled disaster for the 12 of Hennessy. The way Brian cut a little right there. Back to our leader, Alton Scott. It looks like Brian Fox just pushed that engine too hard. Set the fastest lap by quite a bit. Good margin, 14.204. That definitely separated the field there. Run through the field. Alton Scott first, Desiree Boyle second, third is Alex Raymer, fourth Doug Neuschwanger, fifth is Ryan Jennings, sixth Jacob Schenkel, seventh Larry Ching, eighth Chris Thompson, ninth Austin Scott, 10th Stephen Kingston, 11th is Mason Robinson, 12th goes to Mark Hennessy, up 8 spots. 13th is Alex Diamond, 14th Glenn Wilson, 15th Ryan Silk, 16th Ken Beard, 17th Caleb Bryant, 18th is Chris Earnhardt. Shotgun on the field at this moment. It's Devin Perez. And obviously we have one car out, that being the 13 of Ryan Fox. Doesn't look like we'll have a caution for the oil, because it seems like it's in a bad spot. Definitely helped that he was right there next to the pits. Alton Scott with a half-track lead over the back of the field. Race starting to kind of get settled out here. Let's find our points leader on board with them, no matter where they're at. Laps go by awfully fast here. Trying to find our leader. There we go. 69 of Dalton Scott still leads. Been a few laps. We'll take a quick run through. Scott, Edson Boyles, Raymer, Schwanger, Jennings, Shangle, Ching, Kingston, Robinson, Scott, Thompson, Hennessy, Hyman, Wilson, Silk, Beard, Bryant, Earnhardt, Perez. It's like that second group of cars that got checked up by Brian Fox. I've done a pretty good job of catching back up to the back of the field here. Hennessy looking to move up to 11th there. Fastest lap still belongs to Brian Fox with a 14.204. Just about to the halfway point here. Definitely some tire fall off. Everybody a second slower than what we were running before. Doesn't look like anybody saved their tires at all. Looks like our leader went into the pits there. Yep. Couple cars headed into the pits. Desiree Voiles going to take over the lead here. See how long she stays out. Her as well as Alex Raymer. Raymer going to head into the pits here. Desiree still holding out. And here she comes. Ooh, caution is out. To go back and figure out what happened there. On board with Dalton Scott as he heads out of the pits here. Not really sure how he put the wall. But seems to have misjudged how far to the right he was. Probably just trying to leave room for people on track, but nonetheless. Back here live. Got about 6 cars gonna get the wave around here. Gonna be the 2 of Kingston, the 97 of Neischwanger, the 87 of Diamond, the 015 of Hennessy, the 38 of Bryant, and the 3 of Earnhardt. Looks like that's pretty much going to be our top 10 getting the wave around here. Just a quick note while we wait for them to get doubled up again. Next time we see these late models, they will be at Airborne Speedway. That'll be another asphalt track. 1 to go signal, everybody getting doubled up here. Or at least attempting to get doubled up here. Not sure what's going on back there, but seems they managed to figure it out. Not quite going to catch up to our leaders before they take the green, I don't think. But yeah, they will. Looks like it. Into the restart zone. Big start by Thompson. Still side by side with Desiree Voiles for the lead, though. Everybody else doubled up. A little bit past the halfway point here. Try to go through the field as best we can. Desiree Voiles first. Second is Chris Thompson. Third goes to Perez. Fourth is Wilson. Fifth, Neischwanger. Sixth is Kingston. Seventh, Diamond. 8th is Hennessy. 9th, Earnhardt. 10th goes to Bryant. 11th is Raymer. 12th goes to Shangle. Ooh, got more cars headed into the pits. Looks like some people did not get enough fuel, or... Ooh, big damage for Larry Ching. No caution, though. We'll have to go back and check that out. Oh, he just misjudged it. Not really sure what happened there. Only missed about a lap of the action. That's going to definitely take Larry Ching out of this race. Hate to see that for him. So it's that 3 cars out of this race. Ryan Fox, Colton Scott, and Larry Ching now. Everybody kind of all over the place here. But there's your leader right now, Desiree Voiles. .49 to go. 48 now. You know, we've gone on board with a lot of cars, but we've not quite gone on board with our leader yet. So we'll actually go with the rear can. Desiree Voiles still doing a solid job of leading, just about a second lead over 199 of Chris Thompson. Behind him is 3 Evan Perez, 4th is Neishwanger, 5th is Wilson, 6th Kingston, 7th Caleb Bryant, 8th is Alex Diamond, 9th is Earnhardt, 10th goes to way wide by Ryan Silk there, wow. 10th is Tennessee, 11th. It's Alex Raymer, 12th is, I believe, Jacob Shangle, 13th goes to Austin Scott, 14th is Ryan Jennings, 15th is Ken and Beard. 16th, Ryan Silk. 17th is Mason Robinson. And then the 3 cars we have out: 18th, Larry Ching. 19th, Walton Scott. And 20th is Brian Fox. Fastest lap goes to Alex Raymer, I believe. Yes, the 85 of Alex Raymer with a 14.174. 31 lap, coming to 30 to go this time by. Let's see what the gap is. Just under a second and a half. Lap time's not that much different, but Desiree Voiles definitely faster that lap. 28 to go. Oh yeah, certainly different lap times. 2 seconds back to Evan Perez, who is separated from third by lap down car of Austin Scott. Great run by Desiree Voiles so far, led just about every lap. Talk about the run that Mark Hennessy has had. Started 20th on the field thanks to the provisional. Found his way up to 10th already. Granted, we did have a caution, but it's a pretty good run for him. Gonna do a lot for his points. Although Caleb Bryant sitting in 7th is not gonna do great. Not gonna mean great things for him. Coming to 20 to go here. Everybody kind of mixed in here. Another caution should be very interesting. A few more cars will get the wave around. Great racing by everybody today so far. Great run by Chris Thompson, who is a modified guy. He found his way up to 2nd. A great job all day long for him. He currently sits 10th in the modified points. So hopefully whatever he does here will transfer over well for him. And a 10 to go this time by for Desiree Voiles. Alex Raymer still holding on to that fastest lap. Looks like a battle for the 6th position shaping up between Bryant and Kingston. He definitely does not want to see Kingston or Bryant move up any more spots. Eight laps to go. Got about 2.5 second lead over Chris Thompson. This is pretty much her race to lose. Looks like we got people pitting. Neishwanger falling out of the top 10 there. Whoa! Cutting it close coming out of the pits there. Bryant up to 5th. Hennessy up to 8th. Coming to 5 to go. Oh, our leader headed in. Gonna leave Devin Perez out there, leading. Once again, close call for our leaders there. Perez headed in. Gonna hand the lead over to I don't know who. So we'll stick to this battle right here for a moment. There's our points leader. See how this all shakes out. Desiree Voiles our leader again. Where is she? There she is. Perez did manage to leapfrog Thompson. Oh, not quite. Thompson going to take back 2nd. Come to the white flag for our leader, Desiree Voiles. 4-second gap back to Chris Thompson. Here she comes through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Give the win to Desiree Voiles. 2nd goes to Thompson. 3rd, Wilson. 4th is Perez. 5th is Neishwanger. 6th, Hyman. 7th is Bryant. 8th, Kingston. 9th, Earnhardt. 10th, it's Hennessy. 11th goes to Raymer. 12th is Jacob Shangle. 13th is the 37 of Scott, I believe, Austin Scott. 14th, Jennings. 15th is Beard. 16th, Robinson. 17th is Silk. 18th, Ching. 19th is Dalton Scott. And rounding out the field will be the 13th of Brian Fox. Quick congratulations to Desiree Voiles, getting her, I believe this is her 2nd win on the season. Let me double check. No, this will be her 1st win on the season. So congratulations to her. And we will see the late models next time at Airborne Speedway.